Jannik, well done. How tough were the competitions out there today?
Yeah, it was a tough match, both of us. Knowing in my mind he played, some long matches before today, and I tried to, stay there mentally. Struggling a little bit also, but happy to be in the next round.
Catherine.
Hi, Jannik. Well played today. You said in the on-court interview with Jim Courier that when you woke up this morning, you knew the match was going to be tough and you didn't practice today. Was there something going on today beyond the struggle with the conditions?
Yeah, it was. I don't want to talk, so much how I felt today. I was not feeling really well. I think we saw that today. I was struggling, physically. Came here as late as possible. I knew that it was gonna be very, very difficult today. Playing against a tough opponent, but also playing against myself a little bit. And I knew this before. I tried to handle the situation on the court as good as I could, which I think today I handled, as well as possible, and happy to be in the next round.
Simon.
Was the medical attention that you had helpful? Did it make a difference?
Yeah, I talked with the doctor before already. Before going on the court, I had a little checkup. It was a bit helpful. I at least, I felt slightly better after when I went back on court. I felt like, the face looked a little bit better and what the color was a little bit back. So yeah, that helped for sure. But it's a tough conditions. Yesterday was hot. Today was hot again. Every player, struggles a little bit. When you're not there health-wise where you want to be, it's also even more difficult. But it helped. Yeah, he gave me some small medication, and it went slightly better.
What were you expecting from Holger today, and how did you approach the game with your coaching team? Because you've played him 4 times already before today, and they've been really super tight contests.
Yeah, I don't want to talk, about tactics. But he's a very aggressive player. I know, and he knows me also how I play. We know each other quite well now, what to expect. He has improved a lot in the past, year. So it's you have to expect, the unexpected sometimes with him. But he's an amazing player, big talent as we saw. So it's trying to take the chances, the small chances I had today, which I've done. Third set, if he breaks me early, it's a game changer now. But happy that I stayed strong there and have helped me a little bit.
Got it.
It looked like you were limping at points, I think something on your left-hand side. Was that an injury or an issue you're managing?
No. When I'm not feeling well on court, sometimes I tend to walk a little bit, on the left. But no, it's I have injury-wise I have nothing. Just health-wise a little bit. I'm struggling, but I'm good with injuries.
You could play Alex next, who you have a very good record against. Does that change how you prepare at all? Does it give you kind of additional confidence when you've got that kind of head-to-head record?
No, I mean every match is different. Playing against him here in Australia, it's for sure different. But let's see, he has a tough match tonight. Whoever wins, it's going to be very, very difficult. But just trying to watch on my side what I have to do, trying to recover and hopefully be ready for the next one.
Congrats. At 2-1 in the third set, you were sitting down, and while you were kind of cooling yourself down, your hands were shaking. Guess I'm just curious, how were you feeling at that point? How concerned were you, and what were you thinking?
I think we saw that I was not feeling well, especially in that moment. I was, a bit dizzy at times, but I don't want to go in details. No, I think it was, then also with the pressure and everything, it was not easy. The sun came out at that point. It was more humid. But I think overall, not talking about me and also his physical aspect, I think it was a great match. I think that's what we have to focus on, and some ups and downs what he had and I had, a lot of pressure points, and I think it was a high quality match.
In moments like that, though,
Yeah, go ahead.
in moments like that, are you able to focus on, the match and what's happening next, or did your mind wander anywhere else?
When during the match?
In that point at 2-1 when you...
No, I was trying to stay as close as possible with my service games, trying then, to get the points going on the return games, but mostly on the service games, trying to, stay there, and then, everything can happen.
Last one.
Just on the net, have you ever had that happen to you before? And was that 20 minutes actually quite helpful as a chance to regroup?
Yeah, it was very helpful today. Obviously, nobody was expecting this kind of thing. Usually breaks, when a net breaks, it's not the bottom. It's the thing what keeps the net and the bottom thing together. But I broke the other part, which is the most important part for the net to hold on, and it helped me. Yeah, I was lucky today that this point, 20 minutes off court, trying to get back physically, putting some cold water in my head. It was very helpful, and it was a big luck to me today.